You are free to imagine anything in this world. And no power in the world can stop it if you persist in that imaginal activity. But we are not disciplined, we are diverted. Propaganda controls the motion of our imaginal activity. You read the morning paper, you turn on the radio, you turn on TV, and you're diverted. If you could only imagine the state desired, go to the very end and dwell in the end as though it were true, and remain faithful to the end in a way that no one knows, it would objectify itself in your world. For objective reality is solely produced through imagining. So what are you imagining? It's going to come to pass. Let no one tell you that it will not. It will come to pass if you persist in the imaginal act. Everything in this world is God made visible. And God is your own wonderful human imagination. That is God. So God is man and exists in us and we in him. The eternal body of man is the imagination, and that is God himself. So in you dwells the creative power of God, which is imagined. And you can't stop it whether you wake in this world or sleep tonight. You are imagining. The whole thing is simply all taking place within you. So I say to everyone, be selective in everything you do in this world. And imagine it. What would you want of life? Don't say, what is it possible for me to have? All things are possible to God. He puts no restraint. There is no limitation on the power of imagining. Whoever believes that what he says will come to pass, it shall be done for him. That's what we are told. Therefore, when you pray, believe that you have received it, and you will. There is no limitation on that power, and that power is only your own wonderful human imagination. The most creative thing in man is to believe a thing in. So you go to the end, remain in the end as though it were true. And if you remain faithful to the end, means will unfold to externalize that end. You just take the most glorious concept of yourself in this world. And having assumed that's what I want to be as a man, don't ask anyone for permission. You assume that you are it. Sleep in it just as though it were true. Wake in it just as though it is true. And then go to work just as though it's true. And you will find the whole vast world remolding itself in harmony with your assumptions.